Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the kettlebell clean and jerk, both with a single and a dual kettlebell. Much like the kettlebell snatch, the movement is based upon the Russian swing. So the Russian swing is the horizontal movement of the kettlebell first, then we're going to talk about the high pull, then we're going to talk about the elbow coming through into our front rack position, then we'll address the overhead portion. So again, hand towards the inside of the kettlebell, we just start with the Russian swing, which is the hips generating the power. After a Russian swing, we then start to incorporate a bit of a pull. Notice in the pull, if I go side on, that the kettlebell is moving close to the body. The elbow is up, but not excessively high like this, just slightly back in that pull. So that's a horizontal movement into a vertical movement. Once the kettlebell reaches its apex, which should be about here, the highest point of the swing and the pull, that's when we basically want to bring the elbow through and release the hand so that the kettlebell can move into our front rack position. Front rack position, the kettlebell should be resting on the outside of the forearm and the top of the bicep. Kettlebell handle under the chin and inside the ear of your face when looking at profile. So from here, we're going to go swing, we're going to go pull, and we're going to go clean. Then I'll continue to go through 4 more cleans after that. So we got our swing, we got our pull, and we got our clean. Kettlebell handle should finish under the chin, inside the ear, on the forearm and bicep. From here, the kettlebell comes straight back down into that next swing, and up it comes. Connect into that rack position, swing, pull, connect, swing, pull, connect, swing, pull, connect. Now notice my hand is open at the top position, nice and relaxed. This front rack here is a nice strong position that we can then support the dip to go overhead. So from this position, we can then dip and drive in a push press overhead, or of course, we can then dip and go into a jerk to go overhead. If we're trying to stitch together the clean and jerk, just like you would a dumbbell or a barbell in a touch and go manner, we would bring the kettlebell to the rack, hold in a catching stance before we go up overhead. Comes back down, clean, jerk. Down, clean, jerk. Exactly the same if you're using a double kettlebell. Now, again, I was bringing the kettlebell straight down from the top, each rep. Of course, after our jerk or shoulder to overhead movement, we can bring it to the rack position before we come back down to the next rep, which looks like this. Rack position, jerk, rack position, swing. Clean and jerk, bring it back down, clean and jerk. Might just be a better option for those who struggle with high grip work on the kettlebells. 2 kettlebells, exactly the same as a single. The only difference is that our stance just might be slightly wider to allow for the double kettlebells to come back between the legs. In terms of the clean and jerk, same options. We're probably going to try and catch the kettlebells with a slight bend in the knee and then go immediately overhead into that shoulder to overhead movement. We can come back down to the shoulders into the next rep, or we can come straight back down between the legs. I'll do 2 of each one. The first one, I'll go from overhead straight back into the next one, and the next 2 reps, bring it to the shoulder before we come between the legs. So from here, same idea, swing, rack, overhead, come back down, swing, rack, overhead, shoulder if we need to, and go overhead, shoulder if we need to, come to the shoulders, go overhead, shoulder if we need to. So again, just like the kettlebell snatch, the kettlebell clean and jerk is much the same. Keep the object as close to the body as you can. As soon as the object starts to swing away from us on the way up or the way down, it's going to start to rip you about and make life much more difficult. I hope those tips help.